Brand new banger.
It's Nukkle HeDD Comics Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit. On Lay.
No, man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
Randall Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings and you put it in some sauce and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular moo cow fuck milk. Put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios. Vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? Can I steal the question from Cabs?
I got it right. Look at this.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the arm with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Toe in the Show. It's a Nukkle HeDD Comics show. It's Tuesday night. You know what that means? Is we out here, we fucking hell of a night, man. A hell of a fucking night. John Mayers has been...
Jonathan Majors, not John Mayer.
John Mayer wrote a song about Jonathan Mayers. Fucking... They convicted him. And he's been found guilty on 2 counts, and now Kang is gone.
Yeah, we kind of knew this. I mean, last week was our pie in the sky, and most of it was how to get rid of Kang.
Yeah.
So we knew this was coming. There's something I said, as soon as this was going to court, I was on him like, all right, that doesn't sound good. Because if he was truly innocent, you walk out of there scot-free, you go home.
Yeah.
They found him. There was 4 counts. I don't know exactly what the counts were, because I'm not a lawyer, but I know it was 2 misdemeanors. So it was like unintentional aggravated assault in the 3rd degree, which that's the one that can kind of do a little bit of jail time, depending on what the sentencing is. And then the other one is like a harassment in the 3rd degree, which doesn't come with jail time normally. Then the big 2 is that he avoided was like real harassment and the actual like aggravated intentional assault.
Yeah, so he was convicted of reckless assault in the 3rd degree and non-criminal charge of harassment as a violation. Yeah.
So if you watch the video, so from watching the video and the description of what happened, he got convicted because When she took the phone, he tried to grab it out of her hand, hit her a little bit, pushed her back into the car. Like all that physicality that was on the video is what he got charged with. None of the other accusations were, all the bigger charges he was acquitted of. So lesson learned, people. There's 2 lessons to be learned. One, don't put your hands on anybody. Even if you even if you think you're in the right trying to snatch back your phone, just don't put your hands on anybody in today's day and age and any age. And 2, I mean, we can only assume that the text message is correct and there was somebody else on the side or whatever. But if that's the case, stop having bitches on the side. Pick one
Shit.
and fucking go in that direction, or pick none and just hop around.
I guess so. Shit, but
But did you hear? Did you? I think it was the text message that he sent her where he was basically saying that he's just as great as Obama and Martin Luther King, and she needed to be like Loretta Scott King. Like,
yeah,
oh man, you acted in 2 movies. What the fuck are you talking about?
it wasn't text message. She recorded the
Oh, I'm saying that.
yeah, he recorded the conversation.
But even so, like my man, you did an Ant-Man movie that the majority of people didn't like, a Creed movie that was discussed when it came out, but it fell through the wayside. Like, I mean, are you a good actor? Yeah. Are you a great fucking moving mountains man? Apparently not.
I mean, he felt like it. He felt
True.
like he was shit.
There's a difference between feeling like it and then actively trying to tell people that you are that. I mean, by all means, you have to feel, what do you call it? You have to have that mentality. What do they call in the NBA? The Mamba mentality
Yeah.
to succeed. But I bet you if you met Kobe Bryant and his everyday to day, he probably wasn't the Mamba when he's standing in the grocery store or talking to his kids,
Nah, but listen, man. Delusions aside, I feel like what happened was the judge. I mean, not the judge. The prosecutor. His closing arguments were they had proof that he didn't do anything. Good for them. They had evidence that my client did everything. Good for them. But I'm here to let you know that this man is black. And the judge and the jury said, you are right. Guilty. Guilty beyond guilty. They used sight beyond sight and guiltified this man before anything else can happen. Because that's crazy. My man lost his job because he fucking had a normal goddamn interaction with his girlfriend.
Well, no. What happened was he had an escalated interaction with his girlfriend, which resulted her in breaking a finger and having other injuries that would have not resulted.
It's funny because
had he not done anything.
It's funny because Johnny Depp damn near had his finger cut off because she threw a bottle at his ass and no one gave a fuck.
But I mean, the whole trial that she owes him a massive amount of money.
Yeah, but he had to go to another country to fucking do that. He had to sue her twice in 2 different countries to get that.
We all know
that
the system is skewed in one way or the other. We all know that.
They were like, fuck it, you only get one. OJ didn't do it, but your ass did. Get out of Disney.
Well, Disney did the right thing. Disney did the absolute right thing because regardless of how you feel, they waited until the verdict came out. They didn't make a move until the verdict came out. And once one of if he would have only been charged with the harassment one that had no jail time, maybe there's room to still keep him. But the minute he gets plugged with the one that can have jail time in it, well, then you're out. We don't need you to be Kang if you ain't gonna be available to be Kang. From a business perspective, there's nothing to do with whether he's innocent, guilty, or whatever. They waited until the absolute moment came, and the minute that you might not be around for this, well, we can't use you. We'll go a different way. That's one of the only smart things that Marvel has done in this last phase is they set up the departure of Kang in the off chance without coming out and like, yo, fuck it, he's out. Like now we know he is, but they set it up beautifully so that no matter which way it went, they were covered.
So when I turned around and said, "Who's this big bad motherfucker that everybody should be afraid of?" I guess the answer wasn't Kang.
No, it was whatever his girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend's name is.
It was the boogeyman.
That's the big bad of the multiverse.
Hold on, I'm hitting up Ray.
The only none of this situation is funny, but you got to find the humor in everything. Otherwise, what's the point? And the icing on the cake would have been if and I don't know the lady's name, and I apologize for that, but whatever her name is, the icing of the cake would have been if her aunt chimed in, and that's what got him in trouble, because that'd have been the second time he got beat by ants.
Shit. The Illuminati. Right? Is that what they call it in?
The Illuminatis.
Shit.
Or the Illuminatis.
It's a low blow, but you know what? We'll allow it.
Yo, fuck it, man. You gotta. On video, he did grab her and broke a finger. So, I mean, there's that.
I mean, she has some bitch ass fingers.
I mean, that's beside the point. If you walk up to anybody in the street and knock him out in front of the cop, you can't turn to the cop and go, "Well, this motherfucker had a glass drawer. What do you want me to do, officer?" I thought he could take a punch. I didn't know he could take a bitch. Like
on hood.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta tell him. It's like on hood.
Not everybody could be like Eddie Kingston and just be on sight.
And they were so beyond sight that he didn't even see the person in front of him.
Motherfucker's a Thundercat. Sight beyond sight.
Yo, for real. Shit. But yeah, so now, I mean, they set up the obsolescence of Kang already, pretty much. Like the deletion. Because they did the shit with Loki, where Loki's now in charge of the timeline, and Kang has been TVA'd.
So, yes. Again, if they choose to do that, they have that there. If they choose to just recast Kang, they can technically leave it and just make it seem that Loki is sitting back and watching all these Kangs get destroyed.
But the thing is, doesn't he have it in his contract that he's the only one that can play Kang?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he also had it in his. I'm pretty sure Disney had it in his contract. The morality clause says you're not allowed to go out there and act a fool and get yourself in fucking legal trouble. So you getting in legal trouble trumps you wanting to be the only one to play Kang. Get the fuck out of here, jailbird. It doesn't matter now.
But at this point, do you fucking?
Nah, we gotta pivot off of Kang.
Oh well, I just did a little search, and it goes, in a surprising report, Marvel Studios may not be recasting Jonathan Mayer as Kang, even though they are moving forward without the actor. Well, so they're not recasting Kang.
Yeah, so that just means they're gonna go with somebody else. Kang's out. They'll put somebody else in there. John Boyega, the gentleman who played Finn in the sequel trilogy for Star Wars, he's already said, "Fuck no, he ain't playing Kang."
Why? Because the character's that bad, or he just doesn't want to?
I didn't read the specifics, but you got to believe that for any actor, like for you to come in after the fact, when you got to learn that you have to play every variant of a character, like picture if Don Cheadle had to come in and play Rhodey 15 different ways after Terrence Howard played him 15 different ways. You think he'd agree to do that?
I think so. All Terrence Howard needs is a jacket.
Yo, fucking fighter. Yo, did you know, to side pivot here, because, you know,
John Boyega has beef with Disney because of Star Wars?
Yeah, because they fucked up Finn. By the way, for some reason, I don't see the chat, so if I don't respond to something, I can't.
Oh, refresh the page. It might pop up.
All right, I'm going to refresh, and if anything fucks up, it's Ray's fault.
Word. Fucking Ray. Yeah, so he has beef with Disney because they fucked up him, Finn and Star Wars, which, to be honest with you, yeah. They fucked up a lot in Star Wars. It didn't work?
No.
Well, I'll put up the...
That's all right.
The chat said... But, shit, so they fucked up Finn. That's why he got beef. That's why he doesn't want to play Kang, or he just... There's no redeeming this Kang.
Yeah, yo, this is a tough road to come in to try to fucking do. Like, they botched it. And the only thing that would have saved it would have been Jonathan Majors, like, physically ripping Kang, the essence of Kang, out of bad writing and shit, and trying to do something about it. But to have somebody else come in and be this invested, like, that's bananas.
Yeah. So,
just move on to somebody in the interim. You remember my pie in the sky was to bring in Doom, right?
Yeah.
And I had that whole setup that we did last week. How about fuck that? Make the big bad of this shit until we get to Secret Wars, Incursions.
Oh, Magneto.
Yeah. Michael Fassbender don't want to come back, so we gotta need a new.
So there's speculation, or not speculation. There's other pie in the sky theories that it's gonna be the Avengers versus the X-Men.
Dude, that would be, that would be something that would kind of be cool. But I think the X-Men for the MCU would need a movie first, because to have them show up just to fight the Avengers, for people like me and people like Cabs and Lay and maybe Ray to a certain extent, Toe to a certain extent, that'd be awesome. You can just throw them together. We already know what the jambalaya is made out of. But for everybody else in the world, people like Show, they have no idea what the fuck's going on. You can't just bring other characters in and have them fight for no reason. And you know where I get proof of that? Batman v Superman, where they just jump straight into a fight, when I guarantee you anybody with now the perspective of hindsight would be like, one more movie in between that would have fixed a lot of shit.
Plus, that movie just fucking sucked.
Well, I mean, the whole point of the movie is to save Martha.
Apparently. And the Ninja Turtles. But, yeah, but you could, because here's the thing, though. I saw that, I think there was the cartoons or some shit, but you can have Sinister be a I don't want to say big bad, but have him as a
The interim.
Loki bad,
Yeah.
because he was trying to clone them, right? He was trying to clone the mutants and all that other shit.
Some other shit, yeah.
I mean, you can have him discover the multiverse and him going and trying to clone other supers that aren't mutants.
True. It's just funny how the MCU is now going to turn into the UFC and have interim big bads. They're going to have interim champs before we have a big pay-per-view.
Hey, man, we already got someone stripped of the title.
Yeah, Francis Ngannou didn't want to do Kang, so they stripped him of the role, and now we stuck with. Oh no, a more apt description would be we stuck with John Jones now.
Shit.
Marvel finally got rid of their John Jones. Let's see what the UFC does.
They're gonna double down on him. But so now, how do we move on from here? Because it's supposed to be Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars and.
So Secret War is still happening. The writer of Kang Dynasty was told to go do something else. So Kang Dynasty is now unofficially Avengers 5. They're not. It's not Kang Dynasty anymore. So we don't have to worry about anything going into Kang Dynasty. Even if they decide to recast, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, this would be the perfect time to just fucking reboot phase. What was this? Phase 5?
I think we're in phase 6. I think we're heading into 6 right now.
Reboot phase 5, or just do the whole. I don't think. I think you guys are crazy. We didn't have a phase 5 yet. That was the test run.
I'm telling you, incursion. Blow up the worlds together. Turn around and be like, everything you liked, we're going to keep. Like they did with the Ultimates comic. Anything you like, we're going to keep. Everything else was in a different universe that no longer anybody gives a shit about.
Because they did say that there was a Universe 161 adjacent. That
had to be the
Quantum Realm.
Quantum Realm.
Is that an adjacent universe? Or is that just something that they're saying?
At this point, Marvel don't know what the fuck it is. So every universe, timeline, realm, space. If there's space between your neck and your fucking shoulder, that's a completely different but the same in a fucking circle. Nobody knows what the fuck this is.
All right, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Keep talking. I'll be right back. As I look like Ray.
So other news, but before we get into our big topic, let's see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, Bob Iger, which is part of the topic that we're going to discuss, is turning around saying that he wants no more. They're not going to just do automatic sequels anymore. That in order for a sequel to come to fruition, it's got to have the best story, or like a really good story, or a reason to exist, a reason to move the character forward, which is what the fuck a sequel is, Bob. I don't know if you know that. But he doesn't want any more sequels, which makes it weird to, I don't know what the fuck then, how you run a franchise that's built on every movie building on top of itself. Also, there was a report that Bob Iger was a little tired of the stuffing agendas and politics and all that shit into these Marvel movies, which a lot of the fandom thinks is happening, the whole MCU push and all that shit. He's tired of it, and he wants to go back to just making good movies. The good old days of Disney. You make a good movie, and if you learn something from it, great. If not, the movie's just a good movie. Which, in hindsight, is like, no shit, Bob. Essentially, what you just told us is You know Marvel's fucking up, so you want to go back to making good movies and having actual reasons for sequels. Mind blowing stuff there, you little piece of shit.
That might work. That might work.
Dude, but I want to point out, Bob Iger was there as this was happening, handed it off to Bob Chapek, who really tanked the whole shit, and then Bob Iger came back and did nothing to help out. Matter of fact, our main story there's a little bit of that with the Marvels, and we'll talk a little bit about Deadpool 3 for our main topic. But you're gonna see he's done nothing. He's the guy who walks into your house after your pipes burst and there's a flood and looks at you and goes, "Yo, you got water on your floor. You might want to clean that up before it fucking rots the wood."
Mr. Johnny Come Lately and shit.
Yeah.
So here goes a theory for you to see how we can merge some of the things. Now, imagine we go back into the quantum realm with Hank Pym and what's her name? His wife.
Hope Van Dyne or Janet Van Dyne.
We go back in the quantum realm. And they get rid of Kang. Kang's not there. But it opens. It doesn't open a portal. They meet who believes that they're in the microverse, Richards and the Fantastic Four. And that's how they can connect between the universe. Because remember, it was called the microverse before the quantum realm, right?
Yeah. I mean, they change the name of shit all the time. Yo, Reed Richards could be like, "Oh, I thought I was in the negative zone," and get his calculations wrong. And Hank is like, "Nah, the negative zone is 2 zones down on the left or some shit."
It's next to the Phantom Zone.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I think the real big problem is with Marvel and superhero movies? And I think this is going to lend into the dreaded conversation of superhero fatigue. Every movie, and the main problem now is we need a big bad, we need a villain, we need something. Everybody's trying to destroy the world or the universe or some fucking planet. And every movie, somebody's got to stop them from doing it. So at a certain point, it's like, yo, Shang-Chi stopped his father from unleashing something that's going to destroy the planet. Captain America is going to stop Hydra, or not Hydra, the Serpent Society and the leader from doing something that's going to wreck the fucking planet. Doctor Strange tried to stop incursions that are going to bring, like, oh, let's bring Galactus in. Like, everything's a world-ending fucking scenario. How many times can you save the... Remember, all these are supposed to be tied in. So this Earth, in whatever movie universe this is the most under attack fucking place on Earth. Or in fucking fictional cinema, or fictional history. Not a fucking place ever has been attacked more than this. Sauron didn't even attack Middle Earth as much as this place gets attacked. Godzilla doesn't fucking come up and destroy it. Godzilla had 33 movies, and Japan is more safe from Godzilla than the Earth is from any fucking MCU character.
So they can't legally say because of the Micronauts?
Oh, that's cool.
Well, the tiny verse. But
can you imagine that? I, Doctor Doom, have conquered the tiny verse. Like, that don't fly. That don't fly unless you get what's my man Jesse Eisenberg? That's the dude who played the in Batman v Superman. He's the dude who played Lex Luthor. We get him to be Doctor Doom, and he can just I took over the microverse, the tiny one.
I hate that fucking Lex Luthor. I hate that whole movie. The only thing that came out of that movie was Batflick.
Not even Gal Gadot.
Well, she was already established. She was the only one in that movie that was established. Her and the Ninja Turtles, because there was already 7 Ninja Turtle movies. Shit. So now this is gonna push shit back even more, or
Well, no, because so essentially, well, we might as well jump into our bigger topic here because this is all going to tie in. Bigger topic is Bob Iger is fucking with shit behind the scenes. He's already fucking with Deadpool 3, making him add little random different shit to the movie, and Ryan's pissed. And they're going back and forth. Bob Iger was talking shit about Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is like, yo, if you don't let me do this shit, I'm not gonna do fucking press junkets, shit like this. It's a mess. But the third act of the movie, Bob Iger, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, man. They don't have the intelligence and the foresight to just let the creators create. You let Taika Waititi do whatever the fuck he wanted. How about you let somebody who knows these characters do what the fuck they want? Ryan Reynolds, probably at this point, is at the same level as Rob Liefeld, the guy who made Deadpool, in terms of who knows Deadpool and how to portray him and what story they want to tell. Plus, Ryan's mad with all the leaks. This ties, like I said, this ties in with the Marvels, because the Marvels was fucking ripped apart and reshot and re-edited from what it was originally intended to be. Especially when the director was contractually obligated to go do her next movie. The studio came in and tinkered around with shit. Captain America 4, we know, is being completely rewritten. They're essentially remaking the whole movie. Because what they got and the test screenings they did turned out to be fucking disastrous. So they went back and they're reshopping that, but that was already pushed.
Yeah, but that doesn't fucking say anything to me. Because remember when The Flash was supposed to be the greatest thing since sliced bread?
No.
Every second of that fucking movie sucked.
Yeah, but here's the one thing. Don't believe a test audience if they say a movie's good. Believe a test audience if they say a movie's bad. Because if a test of a person who is seeing a movie for free comes out and goes, yo, that shit sucked, you have to rewrite your fucking movie. Like, there's no doubt about it. Test scores that bad, dude. They were saying that the action was garbage, that the story didn't make sense. Like, they have to literally just reshoot the whole movie. Kind of similar to what Deadpool 3 is doing, but Deadpool 3 was stopped because of the writer strike and the actor strike. So they're gonna be finishing up filming, I think, like even at the beginning of next year, and like the next few months, finishing up that film before it gets released later on in the year. We all know what the shit's going on with Blade. So the next few movies, I don't think will be affected. But then the movies down the line, they might be a little wonky.
Did you hear about the Insomniac games being leaked last night? A team of hackers leaked various upcoming games such as Wolverine, Spider-Man 3, Venom, Lethal Protector, etc. Art scripts, cutscenes. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the big data dump from Insomniac Studio. They're fucking fuming over all that shit that was leaked. Yo, I don't know about you, but I'm so tired of everybody and anybody who just can't leave shit alone. Stop touching shit that's not yours. Be it fucking hacking for information, hacking for video game news, touching cars, whatever the fuck the case may be. Stop fucking touching shit, man. And security companies, you know people hack into shit. Tighten up your goddamn fucking security. How easy was it for that dude, whoever it was, to just go in there and go, "Hey, Insomniac, I'm gonna show everybody your fucking games."
Go Green Ranger, go.
Yo,
The star has made it.
the pay has been received. I got my double pay, so I'm back.
Oh, you walked out. You Ultimate Warriored him and walked out because he wouldn't pay you.
Yep. I need to renegotiate the contract. Now I'm here.
Well, let's hope you didn't talk shit about Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Damn, I already told Melissa some shit, but we here. What's going on, fellas? What I missed?
Yeah. While we discussing the Jonathan Majors thing,
Ooh, okay.
we're talking about now the whole shit with Bob Iger just fucking with Deadpool 3 and all the other movies.
Why? Leave Deadpool alone.
Yeah.
That is the one movie that if they just leave alone, we'll be fine.
Yo, Deadpool was the only movie outside of the MCU that actually was good enough to be in the MCU.
Like it was the one movie we all. I think this is the thing. Unfortunately, all of us wanting it to be should have just stayed as we want it to be in the MCU, but never let it be in the MCU. Because now they're gonna fuck with it to make it MCU appropriate.
Yo, that's one of the things that Ryan Reynolds is pissed at. They had him take out complete sections that they were like, "Oh, we're deeming it too offensive." Like, motherfucker, it's an R-rated movie.
It's Deadpool. That's fucking
like
point.
What did he do that was offensive? Did he draw the Prophet Muhammad? Like, what did he do that was so offensive that you had to turn around like, sorry, the House of Mouse can't do it? When you had Splash come out in the 80s and show fucking what's this chick's nude as a fucking mermaid in a PG movie, like, get out of here.
This man has fucked stuffed animals. This is what we expect from this movie. Fucking insanity. Stop fucking with it, Mickey.
Word.
Yo,
leave our Deadpool.
At this point, we need a little bit of offense. We need a little bit of offensive-ness. And I'm not usually the one to talk on subjects like this, but everybody's so fucking goddamn soft now. Yo, let's offend some motherfuckers. Let's offend people now. We got to get back to the day where everybody fucking gets joked on. Everybody has some shit said to them, and you laugh and you move forward.
Yeah, we're becoming such. I was listening to another podcast and they were talking about this. How comedy legit, you can't have comedy now, because no matter what, if it's deemed even a minute amount of offensive, that's it. You're canceled. It's done. This person got offended, so now everyone has to get offended. It's like, how do we fucking deem entertainment now? Because if you watch anything that we deem as like such great like cinematography or film, like an actual great film, you're gonna find something offensive about it. Yeah. Some of our favorite films, fucking Rush Hour, cannot be made now with how fucking society is with PC culture.
You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Do you understand that cinema at its purest is supposed to be thought-provoking? It's supposed to put scenarios in front of you that make you think. And I know that's what Martin Scorsese and everybody else hates about the Marvel and the superhero shit is they think you just turn your brain off and watch pretty colors on the screen.
But that's
But the best
whole
ones-
opposite.
The best movies are fucking thought-provoking movies. Like, look, I'm gonna tout this out. I'm gonna do a fucking top 10 movies of the year and a top 5 worst movies of the year video coming for the end of the year. I got 2 more movies to see. I just gotta wait for Friday to see them. But Godzilla -1, a giant fucking lizard who breathes atomic fire. Like, that's not a movie that you would think would take, you would take seriously, but they gave it fucking pathos. The story behind it actually was thought-provoking and fucking great. Like, you can have all these things together. We just got to get back to the good old days. Like I said, wait, someone said that's offensive. Okay. Perfect microcosm. The Will Smith shit at the Oscars. The joke was made. Everybody laughed. And that in the day would have been the end of it.
That should have been the end of it.
That should have been the end of it. Even if Jada Pinkett Smith didn't laugh. Okay, cool. You didn't like the joke? Don't laugh. No big deal. But today, that whole incident is a great microcosm of how today is. Today, the joke comes out. Everybody laughs. The minority who's fucking butthurt now has to sit there and stir shit up. And now the mob has to come and attack the fucking comedian. In this case, literally.
You know what's crazy about it? Because that whole scenario proves how society is with cinema. Because if you watch the footage back, Jada and Will were laughing. But then in a split second, she decides to frown, and then Will has to react.
Yeah,
and that's how society is. Because we start getting that out of anything. It's like, yo, everyone enjoyed this. Everyone found this funny. But let's find one little problem and now make it a whole scenario. Because that's how it is. But no matter what film now, they try to do that.
And you want to know how else this fucking shows how the society is? Who went up there and slapped Chris Rock? Will Smith, right? Who now we know at the time wasn't even married to Jada. They had separated.
Yep.
Just like every person who takes offense to the shit that's said that's not even about them, and the people who is it about are not offended, but the idiots got to show up and fucking make a big stink on some shit that's got nothing to do with them.
I love how it's usually, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's usually at the expense of Latinos. We're never offended by most of the shit. And somehow, no, how could you say that about, it's like, but we didn't care. Okay.
You know why? I don't know how it was growing up in your house.
Yeah.
But here's a perfect example of why I don't take offense to shit and why I got a thick skin. My uncle taught me how to drive.
Yep.
Right? He was the one giving me lessons. In the middle of fucking intersections, he would turn around and go, ah! And I'd be like, what the fuck? Did I crash? What happened? Or he'd smack me in the head. Or some shit to where he's like, yo, you got to fucking learn to relax, be calm. He made fun of me I graduated from boot camp. First thing he did, come up to me, oh, well, you think you're big and bad now? You think you're mad? Like, no congratulations. No, I'm proud of you. No, immediately, what, you think you big shit now? I can still whoop your ass, motherfucker. Like, my mom would fucking joke on me all the time, call me up. Dude, she literally did this. She's at work. I'm sitting, I graduated high school, and I'm biding my time to join the military. And she calls me at the house, and I hear him on speaker, and I'm like, what happened? She's like, no, what are you doing? I was like, no, I'm just sitting in the house watching TV. And my mom's like, you're alone? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, because you're a bitch. And I hear all of her fucking coworkers fucking laugh. And she hung up the phone, and I'm sitting there like, fuck, what the fuck just happened?
You're a bitch. I'm sorry, oh man, that's great.
Yeah, but see, this is how we deal with it.
The problem is
because you're laughing, because you're laughing, and I'm not about to get up and slap Vin in the face.
That's it. Yo, it's all you, Toe. That's it.
The problem is people's fucking opinions became too important. It's like because people have the avenue to write on Twitter, and it's like, oh, everyone on Twitter doesn't like us, so we need to change. We offended them. Delete Twitter.
Legit.
Disney would be in a better space if they deleted Twitter.
Bro, Hollywood would be so much more entertaining if there's no social media.
Yeah.
Just let creativity flow. Again, some shit we don't need, but
you know what?
We also need some horrible shit sometimes just to be able to enjoy the better shit. So
I'm gonna defend Taika Waititi right now.
Fuck him though.
No, yeah, you can say that, but I'm gonna defend him.
Okay.
We need a Hollywood that'll let him create Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Because even if it's shit, they let him put out the movie he wanted to put out. Now, I do believe he also has a story of how the studio fucked up what he was trying to do with it. Although I would argue, if that's what they fucking settled on,
what did you want? Yeah.
Your vision was probably way worse. But anyway,
yeah.
The point is, let people make the movie they want. And if it's good, we'll respond to it.
No.
If it's not good, we won't.
Yep.
And then you learn as a director and as a studio where that fucking line is between my vision and a good movie.
And that's the thing. They have no radar anymore because immediately everything is just social media. We don't allow an actual just to see how it does. Is it making money? Is it this? No, before anything can even fucking go into effect, oh, let's go to Twitter. Let's see what Twitter thinks. Or what's the trending hashtag? Or what's this? Or what did they find offensive of this? Or is this even going to be worth it? What's the buzz before the buzz has even been started?
Yeah.
That's how they look at shit. It's like, bro, one of my favorite films of all time. This is one I even say for wrestlers. Like, yo, you want to fucking learn how to go crazy with a character? Watch Pulp Fiction. That is a movie if they tried to make today, it's done. Yeah. You can't make Pulp Fiction today. And that is one of, again, I'll argue anyone. That is one of the best films that's ever been made. All around, but it's fucking it still does the job. Like but still, it's crazy to think a film like that. Nope. That'll be canceled today. Shit, they wanted to cancel this dude that just finally made it to Netflix. Matt Rife for the joke he made.
What joke?
They wanted to crucify him for his joke.
But what joke was it?
So, from what I haven't even seen the special, but apparently the joke is about, I guess, domestic abuse. So he makes a joke that him and some friends are at a restaurant, and this waitress comes and she has like a bruise, but they don't know what it's from. But they make the joke that, oh damn, they probably should have just kept her in the kitchen so people don't see her like that. And he makes the joke, maybe if she stayed in the kitchen, she wouldn't have gotten the bruise. Something to that degree. But I'm like,
come on, guys. I just said it earlier that yes, situations are not funny, but there is humor throughout all because that's the balance of life. That's the balance of life. That's how you get through tough times. You laugh about. You find something to laugh about.
Yeah.
And again, there are. Again,
it's a hard scenario to laugh about, but it's still one of those where it's like, I feel like comedians have kind of said worse, and some of the best comedians that we love have said way fucking worse.
Now I'm gonna stick my neck out on a limb here because without hearing the context of the joke and all that shit, I'm gonna defend Matt Rife or whatever his name is. I was gonna call him Matt Riddle.
No, we don't defend Matt Riddle.
No. I'm gonna defend him here because if we knew for certain that this lady was in a domestic violence situation
Yeah.
and her black eye was dealt because she got punched in the face by her boyfriend, then yeah, that joke is 100% wrong.
Yeah, but we don't know the context.
But
Even
the
him
lady
making the
had
joke.
the lady had a black eye.
Yeah.
Could be from anything. Making a joke like that is now fair game.
Yeah.
Because again, to the people sitting at the table, they don't know. He just came up with a story.
Could have been fake. The story could have possibly not happened.
Yeah, it could have been just embellished for the purpose of the joke, of the punchline. No pun intended.
No, but that's exactly it. It's legit just fucking not. That's something I feel like people forget with comedy. Half of the shit is fake. Someone got offended by that because some comedian admitted to, yes, 90% of my stories are fake, and someone's like, "Oh, how could you do that as comedy?" It's like, that's kind of the point.
I'm gonna bring this up because I've seen one other person bring this up.
Yeah,
But because it ties into everything we do at this channel here.
yeah.
You can't get mad at the fucking comedian for telling fake stories when their whole job is to come up with ludicrous stories to entertain you for the purpose of comedy. They take something, either it's fake or they take something that actually happened and embellish it in such a way that it becomes even funnier than what happens if you were actually there.
Yeah, you can't really stick your head up the cow's ass.
That's the thing. People forget, like, oh wait, yeah, we have to kind of have the illusion of it for a second. Because also, if we're gonna have that mentality on comedy, then I'm gonna use the same argument we use with wrestling a lot. What show do you watch that is 100% real?
I was about to say the same shit.
Yeah, it's like, because even if someone says, "Oh, but I watch reality TV," that is 100% scripted.
That's even more scripted than the fucking TV show Friends and shit like that.
Like, oh, I watch the news. Good 65% of that.
It's fabricated.
There's a reason why. This is why they say take everything you hear with a grain of salt, because one day they'll say this happened, the next day, oh, we now know this happened. So wait, what actually happened? So again, what is actually real that you're watching? I love the movie fucking They Live because that is why. Don't let the fucking media control you. Enjoy, just watch it. Enjoy what you watch and stop fucking making this argument of, oh, but if this is fake or this is this, it's like, just fucking watch.
Yeah,
have fun, live a little. Shit.
And guess what? If a joke offends you, that's perfectly fine. But that's a you problem.
Exactly.
That's not a we gotta destroy the world problem.
No. Especially if it offends Toe.
Yeah.
That's it. Just let it happen.
Yeah. It's the difference. If
that shit offends me, someone's getting fired.
Yeah, facts, because I don't think there's much that offends Toe. So if you offend Toe, it might be offensive. Just a little bit.
Yeah, you might be a redneck.
And there's your sign.
I can just see now that to paraphrase one of Ron, what the fuck is his name? He's one of the guys from the Blue Collar Comedy.
Yeah.
He has a whole joke about he was drunk in a bar and he went outside and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna arrest you for being drunk in public." He's like, "I wasn't drunk in public. I was drunk in a bar. They threw me into public." I was gonna paraphrase that with Toe. I'm like, "Yo, man, why you angry out in these streets?" He's like, "I wasn't angry out in the streets. I was angry in there, and they put me out here in these streets."
Gotta say it like Ron White did, in public. Toe gonna be like, "Yo, I didn't want to be in the streets in the Brooklyn. Wanted to be inside. They threw me into the Brooklyn."
Word. Shit. My favorite line was, "Oh, you didn't like yourself when you were drunk?" Shit, I love myself when I was drunk because everybody else had the problem with me.
Oh shit! I was having fun. Oh fuck!
No,
man.
but that's the biggest issue. The biggest issue is that people, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, But it's almost like people nowadays are looking for it.
Yeah.
Because here's my personal experience with social media. Simon Miller owes me a fucking podcast appearance. We made a video on it. I tagged him in the video. He said I could sue him if he doesn't come on. He's not paying attention to shit I'm saying. But if I were to turn around and said that Simon Miller said that I was fat and bucktooth,
Then people will respond to it.
then
Like,
people will
"Oh."
respond. No. You pick and choose what the fuck you respond to.
Yep.
So when they turn around and go, look, people hate us. The 5 people that said they hated the fucking Marvels get more fucking popular than the 20 million people that said they love this shit.
Bro, and
That's not true. I'm not popular anywhere.
But you start to notice, like, that is how fucking everyone responds. Like, look at YouTube comments and shit like that. Like, you start to notice, like, even with any one of these YouTubers or fucking high influencers, people will try to show, like, support and shit like that. Get no response. One person replies a shitty comment, boom, they respond. And then that's when the person's like, oh, but I really love you, though. And it's like, oh. So it's just, that's all it is now.
Yeah.
The fucking negativity is what gets fucking reactions. That's horrible.
Yo, I forgot this dude's name. Oh, I'm gonna look it up. Well, I don't know. We normally don't say names here, but there's a YouTuber who is big in the D&D space.
Okay.
Right. He made a 30-second video 2 years ago. I think there's like a Megan Thee Stallion song or Cardi B or one of those female rappers made a song that they like boys or some shit like that.
Okay.
So he made a 30-second animated clips saying he likes girls and just running down the list of all the different types of girls he likes. A stupid little fucking nothing, like something that you would say, like if we were hanging out at dinner and I was like, yo, I like all the women in here. You're like, all right, no shit, who cares? Like it's nothing.
Yeah, one of those. It's just like, yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah. This man just now, from a video for 2 years ago, is now bullied off of YouTube.
Wow.
They went after him so much that he was just like, yo, none of this shit is worth it. I'm gonna go do something else. Peace out, yo. And dipped out.
That's horrible. To the point that it got that bad.
Yeah.
That is horrible. Off a fucking 30-second clip.
30-second clip of a man saying he likes, dude, he literally named every type of woman you could think of. He didn't exclude anybody. He didn't preclude anybody. He didn't fucking hone in on just one person.
Yeah.
He didn't talk shit about him.
Wait, so what did they find offensive?
He likes
Maybe
everybody.
he didn't like the transsexuals.
That never came up. That wasn't mentioned. That wasn't brought up.
How did they get offended? I want to know who got offended by this. Who was offended by a video of a guy just saying he likes chicks?
Virgins.
Like, yo, if that's the case, for the amount of fucking Toe in the Show episodes, that's it. He offended by all those episodes. They probably got offended. Yo, that clip alone. Like, oh, are you stereotyping what you would do to a woman? Yes.
No. That's what I did. Not what I would do.
Well, there you go. So, bro, oh man, I said this the other day. If I wasn't in wrestling, I would not have social media. I would not want it.
Yo,
it's so fucking stupid.
This is the only social media thing I do. I don't do Instagram. I don't have my own YouTube channel. I don't fucking do nothing. There's a couple of Discords that I'm in just for happenstance. I don't even fucking respond to that.
Yo, if social media was out when I was in high school, like this level of social media,
yeah,
I'd have been in jail or the richest motherfucker you ever met. Andrew Tate would have had nothing on the shit I would have said. Because back in the day, I didn't give a fuck. And I
All
don't
right,
give
bro.
a fuck now. It's just now I'm like, you know what? I don't want to waste my time saying the stupid shit on Twitter because it's not important.
Yeah,
Back in
you
the
probably
day,
would have gotten arrested, bro, with the shit.
yeah, back in the day, I'd have been like, oh, you fucking whoever the fuck, at whoever the fuck. This is the type of dick you are. And it would have been my dick just in the fucking Twitter box. Just boom, this is you. That's your face. You know?
Oh shit.
Pill, red pill, all this other pill shit. Would it never happen? It would never happen.
My bad.
Shalom, Selena.
Yeah, she's still kind of shaking about what happened. So yeah, she's barking. But yeah, nah. Like I said, it's when you see what people react to and how they look at this shit, fucking the leaks, all that, the fucking insomniac, the fucking hacking into all that, bro. When you look at that comment section of that and how people are like, oh, how could they release all this and this and that? It's like, does this affect you? Like, are you part of the 10-year plan? Like,
Yeah, I don't understand. It's like, oh, they released the whole game. Did we get to play it? No. So then they released the idea of it. You know what else would have released the idea of it? The fucking trailer.
yeah,
Like now, unless this was supposed to be like, no one's supposed to know Macaulay Culkin was gonna be in Wolverine, and if you told somebody earlier, he's going to jail, like because he's under contract with fucking Watergate. Then it's okay, I get it. They leaked it and it's illegal because he's not supposed to be within 10 miles of a school or some shit. I don't know, but but I'm gonna tell people what the game's about. I got a pretty good idea what the Wolverine game is about.
yeah.
He's going to school to fuck bitches.
It's like my thing was, okay, the only part I found fucked up was releasing info, because I think that was part of it too. The info on employees. Only thing I thought that was like, okay, maybe the game stuff, I get it. All the stuff that people want to know about, I get it. The other stuff, it is what it is. It was like, that didn't need to be leaked. But the game stuff is like, yo, this is gonna be told anyway. There's E3, there's fucking the PlayStation Awards, all that shit. Well, unfortunately, E3's gone.
E3's not happening anymore.
Yeah, I forgot E3 got canned. Damn.
Rest
Rest in peace, E3.
Because of Dr. Disrespect.
Is that necessarily why?
I don't know.
He canned E3?
No, I think it's just because of COVID and just studios were like, we don't really want to show up or some shit like that.
Oh, got you.
Well, I think because of the COVID shit, everybody did their own conventions and people were like, this is way better than E3.
Yeah.
Because I know Xbox was doing their own shit.
No.
And PlayStation did their own shit. So now it's just like, yo, we got our own thing. They followed Apple's fucking program because Apple does their own keynote every time they announce something.
The PlayStation one was kind of...
We added a new door in the building, a 4-hour keynote. This door only opens when someone opens it. It stays closed until someone closes it. This is an aerodynamic door, one that's good for the environment. 100% recycled door. We took a door that was made and put it in the fucking slot.
Who would have ever thought that's what you could do with the
Word.
door?
Yeah.
Yo, we might need to get. I'm tired of these automatic doors we got in this house. Every time you blink, motherfucking door opens.
Yo, you know what we gotta do? See these microphones we're using? We gotta get reusable microphones that are made from other microphones.
All right.
Yo, I can't believe you guys spend hundreds of dollars on disposable mics. Every time we go off, you got to throw it away and unpack the new one.
Yep. All we had to do was buy reusable microphones, man.
But we ain't no bitch.
No.
Yo, next thing you know, you guys are so forward thinking, so planet conscious. You might be using paper straws next.
No, fuck that.
Nah, man. we'll stick to our regular straw. Yo, you know what I hate? Because now they have these weird ones that's like, it almost feels like there's sand on the fucking straw. Have you used those yet?
No, because
they're supposed to be eco-friendly. As certain restaurants would give it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Every time I've used one, the shit's broken. Like I'm trying to drink, and the shit fucking never. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm just drinking like this.
I
Like,
tell him, don't give me a straw. I'm not vegan.
at that point, I'm legit just drinking from the cup. Like, yo,
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah.
let me just drink my Coke in peace.
You want to kill me with the fucking germs you put on the cup? Let's do it like men. Let's fucking do it like men, motherfucker.
Here's my stance. The planet is doomed. What? It's gonna die by like 2050, right?
That's what they say.
Here's to the end of the world sooner than that. Plastic bottle. I don't give a shit.
Salud. Yo, the amount of water I drink on this, yeah, it's all plastic bottles.
You know why I drink plastic water from plastic bottles? Because when you have to filter the water that comes out of your faucet, what the fuck am I drinking that for? I don't have to filter this. I can just drink this.
Facts.
Fuck that.
Yo,
Don't throw the goddamn straws in the ocean. You won't have to worry about killing the fish. But
you hear that what do you call it, Insomniac and their fans are big mad that Spider-Man didn't win anything at the Game Awards?
Yo, those Game Awards were kind of rigged. I'm just saying.
Rigged
I'm still
for what?
kind of. I'm mad, bro. When Cyberpunk, that still say is kind of broken. I don't care, Cabs. Sue me. Because I know Cabs is gonna be in the comments like it's fixed. It's not fixed. It beat Fortnite as the most continuous game because it just keeps going. Because they just update Cyberpunk now, and I'm like, wait, Fortnite is just it keeps going. It hasn't like
Yo,
how
here's
does
the
that
thing.
lose?
Here's the thing. Michael Jordan won what, 6 MVPs? At a certain point, even if he is the MVP, giving it to him means nothing. Somebody else wins the fucking MVP.
True.
or they get better and be and become the MVP because they deserve it.
Dude, sometimes, what do you call it? Like I said, it has nothing to do with who's better, who's not better. Sometimes everybody's just Jordan, that it comes to the point where it's just an arbitrary shit now. And if you keep just giving it to him arbitrarily, even if you're like, oh, somebody just got to be better than him, that's not the case. They're just giving it to him because it's him. Now your award means nothing. Because even if somebody is better than him, you're still just going to give it to him because it's fucking Michael Jordan.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Like, realistically, you can't give the shit to Fortnite every year because what, League of Legends? I didn't even see was nominated.
No, I would have thought, if
Warcraft.
anything, I would have thought Baldur's Gate probably could have beat it. But Cyberpunk?
Well, Baldur's Gate is not a real continuous game.
No, but I think that was part of that category.
But
Out of everything that was in it, I was
Baldur's
like,
Gate won exactly what they needed to.
yeah, because I was like, Cyberpunk, really? I don't know.
These
The only
award
thing I'm
shows
mad
are
at-
only made
Huh?
to push the narrative of what games to buy. The same way like fucking the movie awards.
Yeah,
But of course,
I don't give a shit.
Of course,
I don't give a shit what anyone says. A man falling in love with a mermaid in a hot tub does not seem like a better fucking movie than Thanos snapping away half the universe. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my thing. Movies are supposed to make you think, right?
yes.
You know what I thought about when I watched Casino? This bitch needs to go. That's the only thing. Every
all
time
you
I watch
thought?
Casino, this bitch needs to go. She is the reason. All of this went downhill. She's the reason. I'm talking about his wife.
No, I know. I'm trying to remember Casino, and I'm like, yeah.
The fucking Bronx Tale. You know what I'm thinking? Was it really over a parking spot? Nigga, if you drove for 5 minutes, you know that shit ain't over a parking spot. You know damn well.
No.
But you know what? The fucking Marvel movies do for me, or the superhero movies do for me? They inspire me. I rewatched the newest Power Rangers movie, the one with Breaking Bad as Zordon.
Okay, what'd you think?
It was stupid, but it made me go, I was born for something more than this shit. I should have been a fucking Power Ranger. It inspired me because it's like, yo, not for nothing. Jason's a little bitch, and these girls over here are hot. I didn't know Becky G was the Yellow Ranger and she's a fucking pop star and shit. Do me a favor, holla at me. But and I'm like, yo, shit, I could have been a fucking Power Ranger. I got more cowbell.
Not so. You can't be a Power Ranger because you know what happened with Becky G. She immediately lost because they were supposed to keep going with the series. She immediately lost her part in it when she came out a month later with that song with fucking who was it that she with not Natasha or someone else, but they did a song about liking basically older men, and that was it. Fucking she lost. Yep. Legit,
I'm an older
not even
guy.
a month later.
I'm an older guy.
It was like, nope, Becky G is no longer signed to this project. It's like they just made the first one.
I bet you if she kissed a girl and she liked it, it'd have been fine.
Yo, hold on. Raise your hand in this podcast if you don't like women. See that? Everybody loves women, even women. So that gets a pass.
I'm so glad both of us heard what fucking Cap said. Because we'd be like, wait, what?
I was hoping I'd catch one of you guys.
That was going to be the clip of the week for next week. Tell's going to be like, oh, we're editing this at this exact moment.
Right after, I'd have replayed. We're all munches. We all like pussy.
Yo.
We hate women.
I love how that, I think I even said it. Don't use this as the clip. That was a fucking exact clip. Toe was like, nope, we gonna have Ray explain what a munch is.
Yep.
And then I didn't even listen to it before I accepted the collaboration. I'm like, oh, my family's gonna get to hear me explain what a munch is. Awesome. Christmas is gonna be amazing on Sunday. Like, oh, Ray, I heard your podcast with your friends.
Yo, Ray's family, if you need any further explanation what a munch is, we represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. That's a munchkin.
That's a exactly. That's what I was trying to explain, but yeah, it didn't work out that way. My apologies, y'all. My apologies.
If you didn't know your little baby, is having the sexual activities, no, then watch the Toe on the Show shows.
Yo, Ray, your kids watch this show, man. What are you doing?
But he don't claim them, so it's all right.
Facts. Also, how do you think they got here, Cap? It's like things have to happen in order for kids to have
the star.
Everybody knows. You place your order, then a little bird flies in with the baby you ordered.
My bad. Yeah. I forgot the stork. Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry. One day I'll take that class and I'll figure out what really happened.
So yeah, leave Deadpool alone. Cancel culture. Shut the fuck up. Let us enjoy our movies.
Yeah, although Nah, you just gotta learn to live with it. Like I have. Because I was gonna try to say something, but see, this is the thing, right? This is why I don't like hypocrites, because they don't have the foresight to do what I just did and sit there and go, no, if I say this, it might sound good, but it goes against something I said literally like 10 minutes ago.
Gotcha, yeah.
So fuck it. Learn to live with it as I learned to sit there and not like the Nerds movies. Because I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie Nerds. It was big in the 80s. Literally a group of nerds start their own fraternity at a college because nobody wants to fucking let them in. I think it was Lambda, 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 I think is the name of their fraternity. In the movie, the hot cheerleader, her boyfriend is supposed to dress up as Darth Vader, and they're supposed to go into the fun house and have a little bit of fun. Except the nerd dresses up as Darth Vader, goes in there and has fun with the cheerleader, and then reveals, ha, it was me all along and not your boyfriend. Which, at the time, apparently everybody who liked the movie was like, that's fucking hilarious. In reality, that's sexual assault.
Yeah, that's yeah.
They call that rape nowadays.
Yeah. Legit. So now, you have that thing where, did we cancel that movie? No. They made it. It came out. In the context of the movie is fucking weird anyway. In the context of the movie, you either enjoy the movie like everybody who was from that time does, because that movie was shown to me as a fucking, you want to see a comedy, you have to watch this movie. But now that I'm an adult and I know what's going on, I just don't watch the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Simple as that. I'm not gonna automatically get a Twitter just so I can be like, did you guys see this scene? Like,
What I want to, listen, I'm pretty sure you guys are well prepared for when social media decides to listen to what the fuck I've been saying.
yeah.
No, apparently the tips of the day are unmonetizable. I don't know why, but they can't monetize my tips of the day because of some shit that I've been saying.
Which I don't get because again, some of them, I get it won't be age. It will get age restricted just because of certain curses and shit like that. But to the point that it's like, yo, we're never gonna monetize this. It's like, why? I've seen worse get monetized, especially on fucking Instagram. Like,
there's half naked chicks up there that are fucking 12 years old getting monetized.
It's like, come on.
You just gotta live with the fact that they're not gonna let you make money, but they're damn sure gonna try to take your money.
Oh, that's a fact.
Exactly. It's like they're never gonna say no to you uploading and then them being able to make money off of it. Because they'll take your AdSense. That's basically what they're telling you, is that they're gonna take the AdSense and keep it. You'll just never see it.
But why are you worried about getting monetized now? It's not like we have advertisers.
We could though. And they're telling us to our face, we will not make the money from them.
Yo, shit, I would love to do a fucking... This video has been brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
You know what's funny? I got offered that through something for Twitch. But then I look at like the terms and it's like, I don't get why anyone does it.
Yeah.
Because like in order to make a dime, I think like 500 people need to use the code you give. So I'm like, wait. So I'm doing a whole ad for you, and I'm still not gonna get paid.
Well, I mean, normally people who do it have like thousands of people watching them. So 500 clicks is like just accidentally people doing it.
I guess.
Because I get those all the time too. But the crazy shit is when they go, you can make up to $150 a week. Really? I can. I just need 20,000 people to read the link.
It's like, no.
Download the Space Odyssey. Fuck that.
It's like, yeah, we good.
I'd rather figure out why they keep fucking with Deadpool. Like, what did they do? What are they asking them to change?
So they got rid of some. They told them to get rid of some offensive jokes and offensive scenes.
So 90% of the movie's gone.
They They also, I think they're trying to like rewrite certain parts of the third act.
Is the girl that played Lucky in part 2 in this?
I don't know. I honestly, there's
we
so
need her
much
in this
shit
movie.
that came out that even Ryan Reynolds is like, yo, stop posting fucking pictures of shit. You don't know what the fuck's in this movie. Let us make the goddamn movie. He's getting pissed at everybody now. This is about to be the worst experience he's had making a movie. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's good. And it sucks because this is his passion project. This was his movie. And now it's going to basically be, yeah, this is not my movie anymore.
Because the people who don't have any dicks are fucking telling everybody what to do.
Yeah.
Listen, man, free your mind and the rest will follow.
Yeah, but I want to know, where's Fahey to turn around and be like, yo, Iger, relax, motherfucker. I got this.
I want to know
why
what
he doing anything. Because I don't know how you went from 10 years, you were the visionary, beyond visionaries, the greatest fucking producer ever, to now only a few years removed from 2019, 2 good movies and a few good shows under the belt, and everything is falling apart at the seams. Where the fuck are you? Turn your head around and let's fucking get to work.
I don't think he was in charge of all the shit that was good. I think what happened was there was people that had the fucking vision and he just rode along the coattails and they said, all right, we're going to end it. He goes, no, we could continue this shit. All right, you're going to be in control. I got this. He Vince Russo'd us.
That's categorically false, but all right.
Listen, man, it's fucking geographically correct. He Vince Russo'd us. I was there during the Attitude Era. I know how to write wrestling. The fucking Russo brothers was the ones that did the fucking shit in the Marvel during the fucking first couple phases up to.
They only made 4 movies.
Yeah, and all 4 of them were guerrilla movies.
They were what?
That street slang for awesome.
I'll
take your word for it.
We just hit an incursion and a different universe Toad showed up.
I guess so, because
Toad didn't show up. Tags did.
Yo, let me tell you something. I don't get cold, but I had to wait 2.5 hours in the freezing fucking cold in the same spot for the fucking police to come for me to only find my own shit. So I'm still fucking, like, my joints are stiff. I'm still cold.
Damn. Oh, wait, so you did find it, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got pulled over for driving a stolen vehicle.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You're
we'll
fucking
talk about
kidding.
it. Yeah, we'll talk about it on Friday.
Holy shit.
The shit I do for this country.
Bro, you gotta be kidding. Oh, we'll talk about it on Friday. What?
Yo, save it before the fucking people who leaked the well, what was it?
Insomniac?
Yeah, they're gonna come and leak Toad's story for Friday.
They're gonna leak it tomorrow during sports. They're gonna be like, Toe, you either pay us right now $2 million or we're telling your story.
You know what's funny? Somebody tried to do that shit to me on Facebook once. They were like, yo, we're going to send a dick pic to all your friends and say it's you. I said, okay, good. Tell me how they like it.
The funny thing is they don't know it's Toad just doing fucking fun.
Yeah,
one day we go open all of our fucking podcasts.
I told them, I was like, all right, I was like, yo, don't send it to this one, and this one. They sold my dick. They know this shit is false. Like,
yo, one day it's just gonna be like, yo, guys, look at this. This is dick pic. It's like, yo, what the fuck?
Now you're like the rest of the world. You seen it. It's like shit.
Damn. Told be like, nah, but it's okay. Now y'all can never get scammed. And they could be like, nah, I'm gonna show you Toad's dick. It's like, we already saw it.
Yeah.
We're scarred.
It's not worth the $10,000 you want.
We interrupt this the tone the show to bring you the comic book show that we're supposed to be doing today.
Listen, man, I've been trying to ask comic book questions all day, and you guys want to talk about dicks.
No, you guys.
I asked what were we talking about. We got to Deadpool, and somehow this became we got the dicks. I don't know how we got the dicks, but we got the dicks.
Deadpool references a lot of dicks in his movies.
This is true. Again, he
preempting this.
a stuffed animal. We saw this. And the cure to blindness is somewhere in that movie.
Yes.
But they just never found it.
All right, but now he's having the worst time of his life making the Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Because people are ruining it for him. They're leaking shit.
They're fucking with his vision. They're leaking shit. Nobody could just let this man do what the fuck he wanted. He looked so happy and excited in that fucking announcement video when he had Hugh Jackman come back.
See, this is where I would hire the best hackers and do a reverse hack on everybody that leaked the shit and fucking arrest them. I would kidnap them, send them to Cambodia, and then charge them over there so that way they chop their fucking hands off for stealing all that information.
What?
Consequences.
Why'd you pick Cambodia?
Because they chop hands off. I don't know it for a fact, but I'm not fucking wrong. You telling me if you give a Cambodian a lot of money, they won't chop a thief's hands off? The government over there?
I refuse to make possible slanderous statements against the government of Cambodia or the people.
I'd rather not get it. Yeah. Nah.
Where's that little fucking ticker that says?
Oh yeah. Where is it? Hold on. I got you. Damn. What the fuck? I didn't update this one.
See?
Fuck it. We're just gonna use this one. We apologize for our friend Toe.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I am beholden to one country and one country only. But I refuse to unlawfully and unwittingly disparage and disgrace a fucking another country for no reason.
No, I'm saying you kidnap the fucking leakers, you send them to Cambodia, they chop their hands off, and you come back to America. There's no crime.
All right. Okay. We're gonna leave it like that because I don't want to fucking. I feel like I'm being interrogated on some shit I didn't do. And you wait for me to trip up.
So back to Deadpool. So, okay, even with whatever they do to the film, we still agree it has to connect so much shit. Like, I think even if they fuck it up, I don't think they can fuck it up.
I think that's the problem. Is your thinking that it has to connect shit? I think that's what Bob is trying to stuff in.
So that's actually the issue. Is
that might be it?
They're trying to connect shit when they shouldn't connect shit.
No, let Deadpool do what the fuck it's going to do. Just get a good fucking movie win under your belt. Because again, Wakanda Forever was a good movie, right?
Yes.
Didn't connect to the outside world. Except for Everett Ross, and the Everett Ross part was probably the worst part of that movie. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the best movie so far they had. And this whatever phase we're in now. That had nothing to do with any other fucking movie. Just do good movies. How about we just do a couple of good movies? Let's get back on the winning formula. And we don't have to worry about tying shit in. Kang's gone.
Yeah.
TVA took care of Kang. Loki took care of Kang.
Dude.
Whatever that woman's name is, his ex-girlfriend. She's the one who actually killed Kang. So
it's time for Doom.
It's time for Sinister. And you introduce him in Deadpool. But you don't rewrite it if he's not in it. You just fucking introduce him. You Mortal Kombat the shit. You go, And introducing Sinister, and then you back out.
You
The little
never
side
watched
shit.
Mortal Kombat.
Do a little side shit. Whoo, whoo, whoo. And then
Sinister just shows up, toasty, and
That's it. That's all you gotta do is
That's
fucking.
big bad now. That's it. But and all right, so what they do to the Marvels? Because you mentioned the Marvels earlier.
So they rewrote like the whole third act. They fucking changed again. They did some other shit with like the editing process. They cut down so the whole shit for when she went to that singing planet was supposedly like a 20-minute fucking scene. And the studio came in there and was like, nah, let's cut this down to like 5. And get out.
Damn.
Wait, which scene?
When they went to the singing planet where she literally became a Disney fucking princess.
Wait a second, but that kind of makes sense though. Like they're gonna cut shit down because it's a movie.
Yeah, but they're the ones who got it down to an hour and 45 instead of the 2 hours that everybody else normally gets.
Oh damn. Okay, yeah. I kind of forgot the runtime was a little shorter.
Yo, the runtime, it has the runtime of a movie where you're like, yo, the faster we get people out of here, the faster we can move on to the next shit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they didn't look at that movie and go, hey, let's start the credits. Let's have Aman Vellani come out, say a few lines, and then jump straight to the end credit scenes, and everybody gets to go home.
Just get to the part people want to see, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
What would have happened if Echo was a movie? That'd have been like roll credits, Daredevil, end credit scene, go home happy.
I think Ryan Reynolds got the balls to do shit like that too. He's like, you want me to rewrite this shit? Okay, fuck you. There goes your rewrite.
That's gonna be it. It's just like, hi, I'm Deadpool. This is Wolverine. Roll the credits.
Just turn around like, hi, I'm Ryan Reynolds, aka Deadpool. This is Hugh Jackman, aka Wolverine. We had a movie that we wanted to shoot. We shot a movie that was pretty good, but Bob Iger fucked it up. So now you get to watch us tell you can go home. This is the movie he made. No end credit, just go home. Ask for your money back at the door.
And kiss her ass.
5 minutes later, oh, you're still here. Well, this is Hugh Jackman singing the song from The Greatest Showman. Just start singing.
La Misia, La Misia, La Misia.
Yo, I was legit thinking if I knew any of the words to start singing The Greatest Show, but I don't.
Isn't this the time of
Don't fight, this is sun coming over. I don't know the words.
I do, but I'm not gonna sing right now.
Come on. Where they have all the flashing lights. Motherfuckers running the night.
That's a remix.
We got a Pikachu. I don't know how about you. This is the greatest show.
This is our clip for next week.
In the history of Montreal.
Oh man, but again, just don't fuck up Deadpool. Let us have. I hate that this.
Yo, we only get one movie next year. Let's make it a good one.
that's the issue. It's like everything is riding on this movie for next year. Because what else are we getting next year? We're getting Echo as a TV, as the show that's coming out all in one day. We're getting.
It's supposed to be Adhika.
Yeah, whatever that show's gonna be called.
The Darkhold Covenant.
Something with fucking.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
That's animated, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and then we're getting X-Men. Are we getting X-Men animated or?
Yeah, we're supposed to.
Okay, yeah. Well, that should be fire no matter what. As long as they bring back the theme, we should be fine. Bring back the theme.
The theme's only in the Disney Plus shows now.
Boo.
Now they got to change it. So it's instead of now it's gonna be dun 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 X-Men dun dun dun
dun dun X-Men.
Yo, you know what theme song they should do? They should bring back the X-Men one from the first time they try to do the animated shit back in like the 80s something. We'd get demonetized if we played it now, but you know which one I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
What, they're naked?
what? No, the X-Men cartoon from back in the 80s when Stan Lee did the voiceover intro and Wolverine was actually Australian at the time.
I mean, Hugh Jackman isn't Australian.
Well, Hugh Jackman is there, but I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Shit.
Yo, come on, man. We grew up watching this shit. I don't know why you forgetting all of a sudden.
I unfortunately do not know the theme, so my bad.
X-Men,
I know the front. I know that. I know the front.
This is the day.
Oh, okay.
X-Men.
Yeah, I don't know that.
In a
One.
minute.
I know the other one. The fucking.
Well, that was the usually the fucking entrance song to anything.
Yeah.
Like, just repeat the fucking. They tell us, Alina. Tell them. That is usually just the fucking repeating the title of the show. It's like Family Matters. This is what people say and love somebody when family matters. Family matters. Yeah.
I want that entrance for fucking Family Matters. fuck the other song. Just give us Family.
Family matters. Family matters.
That's gonna be the theme for the reboot. Just fucking Family. Now featuring Steve Urkel.
Family matters. Family matters.
Oh man, that's it.
And Zeke Beeks as Laura. Family matters. Family matters.
Why do I kind of remember that, but at the same time I don't? Like I feel like I've heard it before. 98.
Dude, yeah, this was. Come on, you weren't even thought of when this shit.
But
came out.
I feel like I've heard it though. I don't know why. I think I've heard it, or it sounded like something I've heard.
Because we just sang the song for you.
A perfect rendition.
Family matters. Thanks for the day. Family matters. X-Men. Full House.
What?
That's all the Saturday morning TV shows.
He just said Full House.
Yo, Toes had a rough day. He's mentally gone.
Yep. If you couldn't tell by Full House,
I turned into a fucking investigator, special investigator. I'm a JAG officer. I'm a bounty hunter. No such thing as a coincidence.
Yeah, he's not even talking in full sentences now. He's done. We got 15 minutes left. We've covered most of the topic that we want to speak about. Is there anything in this last 15 minutes you want to...
Ray,
yo,
would you recast Kang or not?
I at this point just move on to Doom. Because I feel like there's an easier way to write off Kang than trying to recast it. I think it would be easier for them to just, because of the timelines, we fucked it up. This is no longer Kang now. Now we have Doom. Some shit. I feel like it's easier to do that than try to, like, you could even, because of Loki, you can say, oh, he's now created this timeline where there isn't a Kang. Now we have Doom. Just something. Just so, like there. I feel like there's an easier way to do it than trying to recast him now. Because who do you recast in that role?
I don't know.
Denzel
Apparently-
Washington.
Apparently, John Boyega hates Disney, so
Yo, let me ask you this, though, because I know you're a little confused about the whole John Boyega thing. How would you feel if we had a poster for the Knucklehead Network, right? And because you brought up the country's name, we were going to put that poster up in Cambodia. But in Cambodia, we had to shrink you to a very small part of the poster, almost invisible, and put up everybody else. How would you feel? And while you're thinking, I'll explain the context.
Yeah.
When they released the posters for the Star Wars movies in China,
Okay.
they cut John Boyega's part of the poster down to size. Like they shrunk his image so he wasn't so prominent.
Jesus. Okay.
shit.
So he
That's
just
my
doesn't
wish.
want to do anything Disney related because of it.
Well, not so much that. I mean, he'll probably everybody comes back if the
check clears. Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck Star Wars, I guess.
No, it's got nothing to do with Star Wars. That's just the fucking what do you call it?
Yeah. It's just yeah. So
But-
outside of him, um, who else? We said Denzel Washington, but I don't think that let's. I don't think
Well,
that's
that wasn't a
possibility.
realistic.
Yeah.
What you can do is you could just get a generic guy to play the Kangs, like the stuntmen or something, and then just kill him off slowly in the beginning of the next movie.
So here's what I'm talking about, right? Yep.
And then let Deadpool control the fucking mass spectrometer or whatever the fuck that shit was.
All right. You see that?
Okay.
This is the American domestic
Yeah.
shit that was put worldwide, right? You see Boyega right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I'm literally just switching over to the other side.
Oh, he's gone.
Do you see where he is? There's like, where's Waldo?
Oh, okay. Why is he so small?
Where is it? I can't. Motherfucker's right there.
Yeah. That's crazy. For a second, I thought they just took him completely off the poster. That's how small they fucking made it. Like, Jesus.
Shit.
Nah, I mean, come on, dude. You're not gonna stick up for your own actor like that? And on top of that, you diminish the role. They had a whole story how Kylo Ren had a completely different path.
Yeah.
And the original idea for him was he was going to be the anti-Vader. Vader started out as a strong character and then got weaker and turned to the light side by the end of the original trilogy. Kylo was going to be the opposite. Kylo was going to start out weaker and closer to the light, and by the end of the third movie, he was going to be worse than Vader.
I mean, I feel like they kind of went in that direction when he killed his father, but then they went right back to the.
Well, so the thing is, I said this story to Toe off camera. What happened was Rian Johnson came in and said, "Hey, I have an idea for a Star Wars movie," and Kathleen Kennedy, in her infinite fucking wisdom, went, "Hey, fuck your idea. Why don't you direct this movie?" And he was like, "What? But I want to do this." And they just gave him the second movie to a guy who wanted to do his own thing. And what happened? He did his own fucking thing inside of a trilogy that's supposed to be coherent.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Why don't you just let him give him his own fucking movie? But hey,
Yeah.
Bob Iger wants to kill Disney and Marvel. Kathleen Kennedy wants to kill Star Wars. If you want to kill out all these fucking properties, fine. We'll go back to watching regular ass movies and reading your comic books, and then I can finally get rid of fucking Disney Plus because there's nothing gonna be on it then. Or not,
Get rid of all the movies from Tubi.
Yo, I'm all for it not having to pay
The
for another
Tubi. There you go. Tubi.
Oh, I was gonna say the Timu.
Bro, they probably sell DVDs on Temu.
Yeah, the Tubi movies. Just watch them motherfuckers.
We might get sued over this one, but Temu's the only place where you can still get bootleg copies of Ultra 4 fucking DVD movies that are already out.
There you go.
And on that note,
I
think so, because I think.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out.